Dodger Stadium on a Thursday. Rich Hill will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Digging in, Billy Hamilton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games, and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
1-1 the count now. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Once again, a 3-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the. Amir Garrett will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Here's the 2-1 home. A line shot to third base. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
And that's in there, base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And a ball 1-0.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Puig is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
Right fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. His career batting line against Hill. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Grandal has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Reds are digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Puig commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Schebler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
Next for the Dodgers, Rich Hill. From the stretch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Grandal is off at first with 2 away. That's wide, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Hernandez. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. His career batting line against Hill. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Line drive to left. Kemp is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. In now for the Reds, Amir Garrett. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Fastball hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Bellinger might try to make a play on it. The 0-2 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
And here's Jose Peraza. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball to second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Reds 0. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Kemp, once an Atlanta Brave. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Bellinger's off and running. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He's running again. Bellinger gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
We'll try it one more time for second. In there, now the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Missed with a slider. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? That gets down, and the inning continues. So with 2 out here, Yasiel gets a chance to bat this inning.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Hero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Riding in once again, Kike Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Schebler. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23.
So coming to the plate, Adam Duvall. Hit well on the ground to first. Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now to the plate, Scott Schebler looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To short. Seager loves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Hill. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
In now, Chris Taylor. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. And there he goes towards second. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Hill, the runner at third. Taylor on second. Turner is over at first with 1 away. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that's one of the beauties of speed. That trail runner right there, D-Roll. He's just too fast. They try to make a play at the plate, but they had no chance to get him because of his wheels.
Yeah, you got to put that one in your pocket right there and stop the hitter from advancing to second base and getting in scoring position. There was no chance at the plate.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out the early lead, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
The 3-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding in once again, Tucker Barnhart hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Phil Gosselin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And that misses low and away, ball 1. A ball and no strikes, here it is. 1-1 the count. Gosselin Playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Turner has a play. And the inning is over. Reds leave.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And the count will be full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. And now is Yasiel Puig. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's a perfect 4 for 4. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hard hit to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Grandal on third. Puig is at second with nobody out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Set to deal on 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Suarez in foul ground, and this will land foul. Here's another 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now another 2-2. Hit toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's 1 for 2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Taylor is a real threat at the plate. His batting line sits at the 340 mark.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting. Third.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. In is Joey Votto now. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. In there, strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Right down to shoot that time. 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Barnhart finds it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Kemp. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Andrew Cole will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. He'll enter play at .313. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Andrew Toles will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
So he sets him down swinging. Adam Duvall goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Toles. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1-0 the count. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. First pitch of the at-bat. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ready with another 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another shot now. Kike Hernandez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Into the box now, Rich Hill. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And a low throw to first, but bottom. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back with baseball on the show. Liner towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out on ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Barnhart aboard here at first with nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Struck him out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. And here's Jose Peraza. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. Peraza rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Jansen, pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 4-2 the final score tonight.